like 10 minutes on the elliptical, but something is better than nothing. Seriously, it's been over like 2 months that I've even did any workout. I can't wait to see what I can do in the future. One step at a time, guys. Okay guys, so you guys will probably can hear like the kettle boiling, but I wanted to show you guys what I use for my coffee. First thing I use for the coffee is the Taster's Choice House Blend. I prefer this one because it's not super strong. Oops. I prefer this one because it's not super strong. And the reason why I'm not showing my face is because I don't have makeup on yet, so I look kind of like dead. It's not super strong, it's really, really good. So I'm almost done. For the sweetener, I really like the Sweet Leaf Stevia sweetener because this is 0 calories and it's really sweet. I also like to put syrup in my coffee. This is just the classic hazelnut syrup, sugar-free. It is also 0 calories. And then for the creamer, my favorite is the Hazelnut Delight. One of these cup thingies is 30 calories. If you guys love coffee and you guys always go to Starbucks or something, try out this and I swear you'll never go again. Like ever since I made this, I never went to Starbucks ever again because I always get their hazelnut latte. This is so good. And the best thing about the coffee is that it's only about 35 to 40 calories. So it's actually very low in calories compared to like if you go to Starbucks or something and get a regular like hazelnut latte. I'll actually put how much the calories for a regular latte right here. I always used to get the one with soy milk or almond milk, but honestly this way is so much cheaper and I can just stay in my home and have the coffee. Don't worry about waiting in line for coffee. I wonder what he's thinking. What is he thinking? I like some people were getting kind of upset that I'm using fat as like in a description or something, but to me I am fat. I mean, I am obviously overweight. At this point, I think I'm even considered obese because I'm 190 pounds in a 5 feet body, and it's obviously not healthy. And I want to say that I don't take fat as an offensive word. I'm in this weight loss journey right now. I want to better myself. I want to be healthy. I want to be fit. It's not just solely based on how I want to look. Like, I want to look better, obviously, but it's not really, it's just not about the weight to me. It's about my health, and it's about me being stronger, me having a healthier heart, healthier lifestyle. I want to be able to do a lot more with my body. I want to be able to go running again. This time around, I want to be able to lift more. I'm going to insert some pictures of how I used to look like back in 2017. And then 2018. I had a really bad experience in my life where I was just really depressed, and I did gain a lot of weight from it within a year, and I'm ready to just let that all behind me and get my health back together. And that's why I'm making this Fat to Fit episodes for you guys. I want to document how I do it this time because I've always been successful at losing weight, but it's just keeping it off. The lowest weight that I've ever been losing weight was 125 pounds, and that was back in high school. I used to be 170 when I was like in 7th grade. And then I had a weight loss journey very slowly. Like in 7th grade, I was about 172, 175. And then when I reached my senior year, I was 125. Over the course of 5 years, I lost about 40-ish, 45 pounds. So or is it 50? 175 to 125, you guys. Okay, 50 pounds, never mind. Yeah, it happened over the course of 5 years that I lost 50 pounds. And it was awesome. And then like I feel like to me I always regain the weight back due to stress and due to whatever happens in my life. I gained it all back plus more. So within the course of like 2 years, I was like 210 pounds. And then finally when I reached 210 pounds, I'm like, whoa. Because like I didn't have a scale anymore. Like I moved out of my parents, so I didn't have a scale. I didn't have a full body mirror like I used to. I didn't have money to like buy all that kind of stuff at the moment. But at that moment, I never really looked at myself. Like I didn't have a full body mirror, so I never really looked at myself. Yeah, my clothes weren't fitting me anymore, but I just never thought about it. I just was too busy, and I just didn't care about my like fitness anymore and my health anymore. And then so that's how I got to 210 pounds. And then that summer I found out in the winter that I was 210 pounds. And then that spring I started working out. By that summer I started like going on walks and being more healthy, watching what I eat more. And then the next year I like in January I was 174. So one whole year I was 210 to 174. And then I was 174 for like a couple months, like probably 3 months. I just stopped my working out and stuff. I just kind of stayed at 174 for like 3 months. And then I quit my job, and that's when I started like running again. Running. And when I still remember when I started on the treadmill, I could not even run 2 minutes at like 3 miles per hour. I could not do it. And then I pushed myself, and then one day, like I just kept going on the treadmill every day. Like I would run 2 minutes, walk for like 2 minutes, run for another minute, walk for like 2 minutes until I reached like 15 minutes. And then one day I remember I went on the treadmill and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna run like until I can't anymore. So I just kept running. And then like if you're a runner, you know that once you like get to a certain extent, you don't even feel tired anymore and you're just running. And then I reached 1 mile in 14 minutes and I'm like, wow, I can do this. And this was around March. So I quit my job late February and I started like doing this in March. And then by April, I wanted to go outside and run because, you know, the snow's like all gone. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go outside and run around the block and stuff. And I had a really big block. So I ran around the block. I'm like, I cannot believe I can do this. I'm going to go to the track. In my town, we have like a track, like a public track for people to just run and stuff. So I went there and every day I ran from my house, or like I jogged from my house to the track, and I would run the track and then run back home. And guys, I ran like 3 miles, 4 miles. I'll insert a picture right now of when I was running. So from March to like April to May, I could run 3 to 4 miles. And I did lose weight. I was down to like 155. And then I started weightlifting too, and then I did gain like weight back. I was like 165. I wasn't super fit or anything, but I was definitely like, and I feel like a lot of people mistaken what fitness is. It's not just about looking muscular, looking lean. It's not all about that. It's about like being healthy. And just because you have cellulite, just because you don't have a whole ton of muscle does not mean that you are not fit. You can definitely be fit. So I feel like losing weight for me is not what's hard. Keeping it off is what is hard. So that's why I'm making these fat to fit videos in hopes of documenting, you know, how my journey is. And for you guys who are on a weight loss journey, I hope this video helps, or I hope these videos help you guys out and you guys will like them. It's just my journey, and it's just vlogging my weight loss journey, because right now I'm really focused on getting myself back together, back in shape. I am 23 now, and I will be turning 24 in June, and obviously I want to look good for that. I want to feel good for that, and I'm not that young anymore. Like I need to focus on myself, and I need to get myself together. I don't want to be over 200 pounds again, because it's just not me to let myself go to that extent. Like it's I don't want it. I don't want that, because it was really hard for me, and it was really hard for my body, and it was really hard to be myself at that weight. I'm usually those kind of people who take care of myself, and I don't want to, like, my sisters always look at me and they're always like, yeah, you've always been into health, and you've always been a health fanatic and into your health. And it is true, but I keep gaining the weight, and that's not healthy, obviously. So yeah, that's kind of just me rambling. I hope that made sense of what I was trying to say. So yeah. Hi. You guys, one thing I really love about having cats, they're so quiet but so loving and weird. Like, what is he looking at? He's like a big baby. I love him. Hi, boo boo. Hi. He makes me feel so loved, and I know a lot of you guys are just like, you know, they're just an animal and stuff, and I will never be a cat lady. You guys, that's how I used to be. I used to like not like cats because I felt like cats didn't like me.